I'm from Aida. It's a village near the second contract. You know it? You think the river's an entirely different color there? No, Captain, you're mistaken. It's an entirely different color here. My father and I used to spend days sailing the Nile. He let me choose the course. Sometimes I'd run us aground on purpose. Just when I wanted to see something on land. You said you wanted to sail off and take me with you. Would you let me steer? If so, I would run us aground where there are no people. I would jump out of the boat and kick off my sandals and run. And there'd be no one there to scold me and tell me to behave like a... well, to behave. You think your desire to sail off is meaningless because you're trapped by your obligations? You talk as though you've been enslaved. I weep for you. Forced to marry a princess? Oh, what hardships. I know you want to go to lands where people have been living for centuries and say you discovered them, but instead you're being thrust onto the Pharaoh's throne. Oh, it's a great tragedy. If you don't like your fate, change it. You're your own master. There are no shackles on you. So don't expect pity or understanding from this humble palace slave. This is the moment when the gods expect me to beg for help, but I won't even try. I want nothing in the world but myself to protect me, and I won't lie down, roll over and die. All I have to do is forget how much I love him. All I have to do is put my longing to one side. Tell myself that love's an ever-changing situation. The passion would have cooled and all the magic would have died. It's easy. It's easy. All I have to do is pretend I never knew him. On those very rare occasions when he steals into my heart. Better to have lost him when the ties were barely binding. Better the contempt of the familiar cannot start. It's easy. It's easy. And then I think about him as he was when I last touched him, and what he would have been were I to be with him today. Those very rare occasions don't let up, they keep on coming. All I ever wanted, and I'm throwing it away. It's easy. It's easy as life. But then I see the faces of a worn, defeated people, a father and a nation who won't let a coward run. Is this how the gods want the faith